Fairlight. Fairlight. Lone Wolf. As you can see, the title here is written on my leg. These are also song titles from the album. Just fun fact. There's something for everyone on my new album, Lone Wolf. It's a rock and roll album, first of all. Guitar based, with a couple of piano cameos. So the first song, Fever, is a rock and roll song for those people in your life that fire you up and like take you up to 11. Like you want to turn the dial up. As soon as they walk in the room, your energy is just like, ah!
Give me fever, make me a believer, don't wanna leave ya.
Some People Are Jerks, song number 2. It's another rock and roll song. It's very Strokes style. Rock and roll is literally about like the fact that some people in our lives, they're just assholes, but everybody has a little bit of good in them, and it's our responsibility to choose whether or not we feed like the black wolf or the white wolf. Take Too Much. Take Too Much is song number 3. Why you gotta litter? Why you gotta throw that wrapper or that drink out the window of your car? Seriously, take care of our planet. Shooting arrows into the sky. Our generation seems like we're aimless. We're like searching for a purpose. Listen, our planet is like literally crumbling before our eyes. So let's all come together over that purpose, right? Let's stop over consuming and try to give instead of take. Be a giver, not a taker. That's what Take Too Much is about. That one's for you if you love the planet. Song number 4, Jaded. For those Ben Folds fans out there, that's my Ben Folds Jamorama. Jaded is about relighting a flame that either went out or is like down to a little itty bitty ember. Just a little baby but you can still, just give it a little, get that ember back up again. That's Jaded. That's a fun one. Shout out to Maggie Rose. Loser. Everybody can relate to this song. Now, this one's for you all out there in music listening land who have an ex and who thought that they were better than you and thought they were the alpha or the top and you were the bottom. I love this song because I was able to reframe that person in my life and like liberate myself. And by the way, like just, rule of thumb, don't date people that are shitheads. There's another song on this album about that same topic coming right up. Just Feel Better. Just Feel Better is song number 6 on the album. This is a little acoustic jamorama. I was definitely vibing off of like Neutral Milk Hotel on this song. It's a really short song. I wrote it during COVID. It's about depression and basically don't put people down for their mental health. You should be lifting each other up, especially your friends. Don't put them down if they're depressed. You might just not understand why they can't just feel better. Figure out a way you can support them. That's Just Feel Better. If Only You Could See Me Now. How do you like me now? I wrote that song about working on myself, just being in a better emotional state and growing and thriving in my career, and then like going back and being like, should have stayed with me. How do you like me now? That's If Only You Can See Me Now. It's also a great song. It should be on like a commercial for Disneyland or something. I'm on vacation having a great time and you should be here too. So for all you sync licensing people out there, If Only You Could See Me Now. It's hot for the taking. It's on my new album. Song number 8, Emotional Men. This is a fun one. I know it's called Emotional Men. And it is about how we treat people who identify as male in our society. It's like you're supposed to be this big tough dude that never cries and like isn't sensitive about things. That's a bullshit. I sort of wanted to combat that in this song. It's also a statement on how like itty bitty 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 we are in the universe. We're like tiny little, we're like a tiny little, our galaxy is so small and then there's like a bajillion other galaxies. We are so small in the grand scheme of things. And also our planet is suffering a lot, so another climate crisis. Shout out for all you people out there who believe in that stuff. Science is real.
I don't think Waterworld's dumb. I like the way it forecasts everything to come. And I don't think everything to come is for... I don't think Waterworld's dumb.
So yeah, a little dystopian anthem for you in Emotional Men. Song number 14, Naked. 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 A lot of this album is about being real, being raw, being truthful, and liberating myself. This song is really about finally being able to be real and your true authentic self in front of somebody else, and they love you for exactly who you are. Shout out to Bridget Jones' Diary. Song number 10, How Many Times? Hey, we go back to the person that Loser is about, and we draw a direct line to How Many Times? This is the other piano cameo song on the album. I really wanted to do a like song for the dumped Ben Folds 5 feel on this, so it's like a fucking train wreck, big, loud, boisterous, crazy rockin' piano. It's like, how much can you take? You know, you might sign up to a relationship and think it's a great idea at the time, and they're all a great idea at the time, right? If you're really going into it thinking, how much can I take? How many times am I gonna think about leaving and then I don't and I go cry in the shower again? Just cut that noise. Just get out of there. Get out of there. It takes what it takes, right? That's what that song is about. Apologetic Me. If you just want a crazy surf rock song about, it seems like I'm always wrong and you're always right. Maybe I'm not all wrong. Maybe we're both wrong part of the time. That's what Apologetic Me is about. Don't apologize too much. Don't apologize for who you are. Stand up, be strong, and fucking rock out.
For the wild heart you fell for, just take a little more. I know you want to, and I know I want to explain to you what's in my brain. But our definitions are never the same. I know you're okay, I know you're okay, I know you're okay now. But you're gonna remember this and try to come back someday, somehow. How?
That was a liberating one for me to put on this album, and I love playing it live. Lone Wolf, the title track to the album. Lone Wolf. Again, this album is all about liberation and dichotomy. You know, the dichotomy in this song is I'm not a lone wolf, and for many years I sort of felt like I was. A lot of us feel like outsiders, outcasts. This song is about coming at that idea head on and realizing I deserve to knock on this door and be accepted in. I deserve to be part of. And then the final song of the album, Where. This song is very poetic, very stripped down. It's just acoustic guitar and a voice. This is another old song that I wrote when I lived in New York. Where is a coming of age song about a young girl who is figuring out her place in the world. I was just so happy to be able to give it a home on this album, Lone Wolf, produced by Paul DeFiglia, mixed by Andrea Tokic at the Bomb Shelter, mastered by John Baldwin and Pete Lyman, who took the tape and cut the lacquer from the tape. So this baby is AAA, which means it is tape to tape to tape to vinyl, right here for your listening delight. For you audiophiles out there, you analog junkies, Lone Wolf is for you. There's something for everyone. Bon appetit.
Tell me, where does she live? Does she fuel off the books in a universe of luxury and WMDs? Where did she learn how to cook? She's got it down to a T. We are consumers, you and me. Let's go for a conquest. Cheap sex, every newsreel sucks. The proletariat is fighting back, you bureaucratic